But I got a very nice compliment today, aka 2 seconds ago. Quote unquote, "You suck, ugly fly lady." Fly lady. Why did I get that comment? I was watching my YouTube. I was like, how old are you? First off, I was like, the fact that you're spamming mic up in all caps means you're under 15. And he was like, mic up. I was like, yep, definitely a child. And then someone asked how old I was. And I was like, it's even on my YouTube, I'm 15. And then this kid went to the audacity to get up my YouTube and start watching it. And he's like, why are there so many flies around you? Flies love you. And I'm like, oh, I know. There's exactly 7. They all have names. And he screamed at me to shut up because he got mad. He's like, you suck. You suck, ugly flies lady. Oh, why, thank you. I know. I know. And actually, I have more pets than flies. So, like, I'm also probably older than you. The fact that you're screaming mic up. And also, if you were older than me, why the fuck are you screaming mic up at a child? AKA this hot person. Their username is literally hot. So, display name or outlaster name. So, you're screaming at a minor. I was literally in this situation literally the other day. That, an adult that I didn't personally know, but, it was a long friend. Her boyfriend's mom was threatening me and Ray on something. And, the fact is, her dad, that they don't talk anymore, doesn't let anyone near her, even though they don't talk. The fact is that she was a grown-ass adult, and we're children. Yes, I still count myself a child, because technically you're still a child till you're 21, till you're 18, and, if you're talking about a child that drinks alcohol, then you're still a child until you're 21. The fact people are calling me kid over and over again, and they address kid as a 5-year-old annoys me. Dude, last year I was called a 10-year-old, and then a Trump supporter, and then later to find out they weren't Trump supporters, but they were 10. And I was like, no, I'm 14, and they're like, lies. And I was like, oh, really? I have a YouTube channel. Like, that's not you. And I'm like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Also, just letting you know, with the hate comments and all that, you realize, no, I don't give my siblings money. And also, I never planned on getting enough subscribers to where I would get money for it. But you also realize every view you get money. So, like, you're just giving me more views. Or in the future, I plan on Aurora would be owning this channel at one point. Well, not that, but like, yeah. So I don't ever plan on getting money for this channel. But like, you're still giving me views just by putting hate comments down. Like, there's really no point. While there's Slush, Ellie, and like a couple other people, all they're doing is watching the video once and putting thumbs up on them. Creepy, but like, it's hilarious. I'm dead. It's hot. It's 10:15 p.m. I was supposed to go home, but then I was like, no, because there's a computer here, there's not a computer there. And well, what was I doing this whole time? Writing a book. And now this book is never going out, because it started off with a narrative that I got told to write about my name, and then I had a whole entire fucking list of questions that I had to answer about my name, but unlike everyone else, everyone else be like, and just answer the questions, be done. I'm like, I can't answer the questions until I tell the stories because I have too many stories that I've been told, way too many. So then I just changed it into a book. In chapter 1, the whole narrative from my name is all chapter 1. And then chapter 2 is my birth story. And chapter 3 is unfortunate events involving the time we cut down Kaylin's hair and then she turned around and cut ours. Yeah. And then, and the fact that Shannon has her own way of learning. Well, I was just a normal child that started walking at a young age, said my first word as mama when I was 2. When I started walking, I actually fell like normal children, so don't come at me and commenting. It's like, haha, I never fell. We all know that's a lie. The only one that can say that is Shannon, because she sat there watching me fail and fail and fail. So first time she walked, she didn't fall. She didn't make any mistakes. But it took her a while just to walk. But the fact is that it was this one day, while she was in a tiny little couch, rocking chair thing, sitting in front of the television watching TV, and a song or something came on that gave her the urge to dance. So that's exactly what she did. She stood up and started dancing. But little did she know, my father was in the entryway of the living room coming from upstairs. And he started clapping and she froze, like that, and literally dropped back to the chair and acted like nothing was happening. The thing is, that was a very terrible idea for him to clap because she didn't decide to walk for a whole entire other 3 months. The next 3 months, she was like, I'm not moving unless someone picks me up and drops me off someplace else. So, the only good thing that I like about being a twin is that, when I was younger, one of us would cry. Shannon was crying at one point, and, my mom was like, doesn't it hurt when your sister is crying? I was like, no, Mama. Shannon isn't crying. Shannon isn't sad. Shannon mad. My mom did a better reaction. I literally said, no, Mama. Shannon not sad. Shannon mad. Yeah, and it was actually true. But the unfortunate events involves the only time I got my hair cut, aka when I was like 3 or 4 by Caitlin. And then, but before that we pinned Caitlin down and cut her hair. That time. And the time where she always joked around about eating my food. The worst time. Dude, I had like this whole trust issues thing, even though when I was a child. This one specific thing was, remember when we got potty trained and we were actually using a real toilet? I went to Grace and she was like, okay, really? I'm eating your food. I walked out with my pants down. I was. At least it was my 4-year-old self. That's okay. But then again, she tells everyone that I bullied her when we were younger, and I'm like, bitch. But then also she tells everyone that I stole all the nutrients in the womb, and I'm like, bitch. Yes, I stole all the nutrients. That's why you're shorter than me. But then again, why are you saying I stole all the nutrients and making me look like the bad guy? When you're the fucking one that went home in under 12 fucking hours, and she's the one that sat there laughing. Yeah, you must probably be thinking if she was tinier than my mom's hand when she was born, she would be the one in the incubator, NICU, for forever. But no! I stayed in there for 3.5 weeks. Yes, it was a beautiful, great time. Shannon keeps saying that she stayed there with me so we can be together, but that's not true. She went home and then came back a couple of times, but still went home. I want to change my hair right now because it's bugging me, but it still looks cute. But I give up. The fact that I'm still here. Oh, and also, this child.